Running out of energy or feeling depleted can feel like crap when you're training for your endurance race or during your race. And one of the key factors to preventing that depletion is to make sure that you're taking the proper nutrition during training or during racing. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Victor Vizcaino. I'm a high performance coach. And in this video, I'm going to give you 5 pillars to the proper nutrition that you need to perform at your optimal levels. I know the feeling of being depleted when you're racing, because when I was doing my first Ironman triathlon, I actually DNF'd. I did not finish. At mile 20, which was only 6 miles away from finishing, I collapsed. I started cramping, I started vomiting, and a lot of that I attributed to poor nutrition during the race and probably during my training. It's important that we consult our doctors or registered dietitian before engaging in any type of nutritional plan. That's going to give you the best chances of coming up with the best nutrition that's specifically for you. For today, I'm going to give you these 5 pillars that are very important or essential for that proper nutrition. The first one is consuming the proper and enough carbohydrates, because carbohydrates are what's going to give you the energy to be able to execute on your exercise. Carbohydrates are stored in the muscle and in the liver as glycogen, which can be broken down into glucose and used as energy during your workouts. If you don't take enough carbohydrates, you run the risk of depleting these glycogens, which in turn is going to feel like fatigue, you're going to feel like crap, and your performance is going to go down. So it's very important that we take enough carbohydrates so that you can have good glucose or good blood glucose and also replenish those glycogen stores. And also that's going to give you the ability to prolong your endurance and also improve your performance. The other role that carbohydrates play is in preventing muscle protein breakdown during these workouts. And the second pillar for proper nutrition is consuming enough and the right proteins. Protein plays a big role in repairing the damage that we do during those rigorous workouts. We put our bodies through a lot of stress, the tissues take some breaking down, ligaments, all of that, and protein is what's going to expedite those repairs so that you recover quicker and you get back to optimal performance. The third pillar is hydration, making sure that you're taking enough water. And for that, I'm going to say that it's more important to take it periodically during the day, whether you're exercising or not, making sure you create the habit of drinking enough water so that your body gets used to absorbing the water. Because one of the things that happens is that the body can only absorb so much water at one time. So that's why it's important that you take in more often water throughout the day. And in your races, you want to take it also more often sips of water than having drank a lot of water all at once, because you're going to keep in mind that the body can only absorb so much at one time. And some of the triathletes, when they're on their bike, they'll have a little bit of alarms to let them know to remind them to keep drinking water, because it's important that we don't rely on our thirst, because by the time we're thirsty, sometimes it's too late. You've already experienced some dehydration. So proper hydration, extremely important for optimal performance. Pillar number 4 is the timing. The timing that you take your nutrition, whether it's during the race or even the meals that you're taking throughout the day, it's important that they're timed properly. And that could be different for everyone. Taking the proper nutrition, taking the proper times in which you do. Our bodies run as a clock. There's a certain circadian rhythm to the way our bodies digest food. So pay attention to maybe do some research on when is the best time with your schedule to eat your meals, to eat your nutrition. During a race, for example, during a marathon, I take a small amount of carbohydrates 2 hours before my race. I take the gels every 45 minutes during the race, and then I make sure I take additional carbohydrates and protein at least half an hour after my race. Then the last but not least important pillar is supplementation. And supplementation, again, important that you consult your doctor. Best thing that you probably do is do a blood work so that you know if there's any deficiencies in any kind of vitamin or mineral that you're needed. Maybe the body is not absorbing it through your regular consumption of foods, that you need to do some supplementation. A lot of the products that fall under supplementation are your electrolytes, your anti-inflammatories, and there's many other ones that might fall under that category. So make sure that by consulting your doctor, your dietitian, and maybe even your coach, you can come up with a good idea of what kind of supplementation nutrition is right for you. So those were my 5 pillars for proper nutrition. I hope you found them valuable. I hope you implement them so that you can have optimal levels of energy and you can perform well in your training and in your racing. And if you're interested in a free 16-week marathon plan, you can download it in the link below. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. Also in the link below, eymcoaching.com. Until next time, I wish you all the luck in all the challenges you're taking in 2023. Till next time, please stay triumphant.